If that didn't wake you up, well, then going over and looking at the chart will. Good morning, everybody. It is almost 5 a.m. Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I've been going since the Nikkei opened up over there about, 10 hours, 12 hours ago, 11 hours ago. Yeah, I've been awake all night trying to make sure that what happened yesterday is easily avoidable today, because I was going back and looking through everything. First, I'll stick here on Bitcoin. Bitcoin coming off the November of 2022 lows. 1, 2, very, very clean, just like SPX. 3, zigzag for your 4. Boom, your blow off 5. And I was wrong with what I posted there in the Bitcoin room of the 50 retracement to the all-time high. That was the 50 retracement to the April 2021 highs. 50 retracement to the all-time high sits just fractionally above, right there around 36,782.50. Zoom you out. I am not a Bitcoiner. I have nothing to do with Bitcoin. I'll leave it alone. Here you go. There's your 69,355 blow off top. Your big drop down here to 14,000, and here you are just above the 2021 open. Bag holders in all sorts of rejoice, but everybody is a hodler, so hodl all you want. Again, I do charts. That's all I do when it comes to Bitcoin. Know nothing about it, but breaking up here above this 31,484, this to me says it's a gift. The window is open. Jump the fuck out. But again, Bitcoin, those are different kind of people. Going on to yesterday. Yesterday, man, fuck, man. I had a long day. I left you guys out there, and having had 4 red closes in a row, 42.25 was what we needed to close above. And then right there at the end of the day, they just said, you know what, man, fuck this. We'll go for 5 in a row. And that failure right there, right around 15 minutes left in the day, that little bounce, and then they said, nah, fuck it, let's do it. Let's do 5 in a row. We haven't done 5 in a row since December. We've never done 6 in a row since the October bottom, because 6 in a row was when we placed the October bottom. Yeah, fuck it, let's do 5 in a row. We'll bag a bunch of people. But hey, man, come over into the alert room. It was a killer day. I'll go through and explain this in a minute. Killer day, killer day, killer day. At 1:02 p.m., I'm posting here, take the money. Fuck you, SEC, that's watching this, okay? All you SEC fucking trolls, fuck all of you. Yes, I said take the money. Take the trade off. The high of the day was right there at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 2 minutes later, I was late. So, yeah, take the money. But we wound up closing red. We still did get a 100% from taking the trade yesterday, the 42.20, 42.25s, greater than 100% as a drop down to $1, down below $1, right there around 1 o'clock. Money's there. Take the money, take the chances. Green, 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 green. And yesterday, no minus 1% day, no lower edge said, almost pressured onto that upper edge and plus 1%, which we still haven't gotten, and I do not think that we're going to get it until today begins. And today starts, let me be clear, today starts after the closing bell. From the opening bell to the closing bell is nothing more than what it was yesterday, a playground to go over there and scalp calls. It's exactly what it is. When I sent out the message there on be patient about buying the dip, be patient. Today, after the close, you will get answers. And those answers will make benefits, and they will destroy you. So if you're too early, you're either taking the chance or you're going to pay the price. And I'll explain to you why. But I do have out there the trade of the month rather than doing trade of the week. Put it in the email, and we'll put 2 alternatives to it that are still paying very good. Come over onto the QQQ, and the QQQ said, man, we going for it. We missed minus 1% by a penny. And then we went over there and broke plus 1% by 3 pennies. That's a move from being minus 1% to being plus 1%. If you haven't gotten it drilled into your head yet that everything is inside the QQQ, I will buy you a Black & Decker. QQQ is where it is. It's all there in QQQ. Got a trade of the month here for the QQQ as well. You might maybe be able to get a little bit better credit. And again, like I said, your answers are going to come to you today after the closing bell. So let me explain why. SPX. Yeah, we did some pretty fucking nasty shit going down there yesterday. That was nasty. This is a different number. It's not minus 3.7%. We did some really nasty shit going down there. We did get to our 23.6. We did fail our 38.2. You can reverse this drawing if you want. It's just coming from there. I just happened to have it drawn that way. We got a lot of work to do, and we're going to need to be getting up above 42.91 in order to secure that green month of October so that it's not 3 back-to-back-to-back red months. There's no gaps to fill to the upside until we get way, way up here, way up at 43.73, 43.64. Gaps always fill, whether they fill in a week, in a month, in a year. They always fill. QQQ, a 6% drop, right back down to 351. 351 right on the money. You had 351.12 here on October 23, which was yesterday, for those of you that aren't aware. And you had 353.21 over here on September the 26th. Sorry, 351.36 on September 27th, which was the bottom. Come over there. There's your September 27th bottom, double bottomed, and boom. And here we are now with what you could call a triple bottom, could call it a quadruple bottom, as we keep closing above this 355.92 fake print, which is where we played the puts from. And you have your big bottom over here in June. So again, you really look at this from a zoomed out point of view, and you haven't really gone anywhere to the downside. All you've done is for 4 months continue to come down and test that support area. QQQ 360, 50 primary. That's why those 360 calls are in play for Friday. 360, 361 big juice. 367.84, 369.67. All the answers have already come in, and they are positive ones if we are pushing up into this area as we're heading into the end of the month. Now, the caution that I want to explain, extreme caution. Google is reporting tonight. There is absolutely nothing wrong with Google, other than the fact that Google doesn't know how to dip. That's the only problem with Google. The only problem with Google is that it doesn't know how to dip. Since the November lows, it has just continually cruised to the upside. I don't have an issue with that. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just simply pointing out that that is the only thing that is out there that isn't a concern, but it's something to be very aware of, that Google doesn't dip. Now, your bigger problem for today is Microsoft. The reason I say this is coming off of Microsoft, okay, here, big move, 212, 366, new all-time highs, if I remember. I don't remember. Whatever. Yeah, new all-time highs. Then you had your move down, and you're holding here, holding that 310, holding it hard, resisting this 335. Well, this is the issue. The issue is this fake print that we caught, right? Caught this fake print a couple weeks back here on the 10th. The fake print heads right down there, right to 315.75. Now, Microsoft's up here at 331. If we were to see a move off of earnings tonight, 331, heading down here below 325, this would automatically come into play, this fake print. A move on this Microsoft, the biggest weighted stock on the S&P and the QQQ, will ensure that we are breaking below 350 on the QQQ and we are breaking below 41.95, putting pressure on the SPX at 41.55. So closing bell today, you get answers. The VIX is looking pretty good, but it is far from being out of the woods. For a minimum level of relief, we want to see the VIX back to 1811 and actually pushing lower below 1811. Big window here over the next 12 hours. Yeah, 12 fucking hours. 12 hours you've got to wait, and you're going to have all the answers that you need. So until then, enjoy the Bitcoin. Enjoy everything that's happening with Bitcoin. It's Taco Tuesday. I'll leave you with this.